It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Commanders and the Cowboys, next on Madden Football.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches, they've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Prescott now. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. They'll run here with Hill. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And this throw batted away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. It's 2nd down. They'll throw again. Dak. He's got a man. It's C.D. Lamb.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Play action now. Prescott. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down. Prescott on 3rd and 2. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Here's Hill. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he's going to be taken.
There we go, Lou.
Back at the 17-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to the 2 interceptions, but it leads to some missed opportunities as the play unfolds. He could have had more touchdown output if he would have just gotten off that first read and found the open man. He got away with it last week. He doesn't want to make a habit of trying to get away with it every week. He needs to clean that up, especially if he wants to come away with a win here today.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They face 2nd down and 7. Let's go. Ready? Operating from the gun, the pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Let's go now. Go.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
He'll take off again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Come on, come on. Hey.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll try to run for it.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on a pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
We'll give it to Eckler on the option. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Still first down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Ready?
Throwing is Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Quick throw here is complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Throwing again. Daniels. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Throwing now, Daniels. Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Makes the score Cowboys 10, Commanders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll find Hill out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! 26!
All run play. This is Hill. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
26!
On second down, it's Dak. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quan Martin.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. He'll get that to Zacchaeus.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Let's go now.
They'll throw with Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Daniels gonna throw again. He runs with it. Give him 11 on the scramble to give them a new set of downs.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
That one taken in. Olamide Zacchaeus. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Makes the score. Commanders 14, Cowboys 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second down and 8. To throw is Dak. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Steelers who are out in front. Mike Williams with 3 touchdown receptions. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Tua Tagovailoa. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. It's C.J. Stroud with a couple of touchdown passes. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started.
Yes, I'm here. Hello, Yeatley. How you doing, bud?
Now an opening past the 30.
Thanks for my mic.
Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Commanders' offense and their running back set to go once more. He has run the ball well to this point in the season.
I didn't see your question, man.
The
What'd you
NFL
say?
leaders in rushing. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is
Man, I haven't been watching any streams, buddy. He's been putting out content.
So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass.
Oh, okay.
He also knows when it's
What a
time
good
to tuck it
stream.
and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Here's 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive.
Oh, all right. I got you.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Now he'll run.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here.
Oh, I got you. Nice. Awesome, man.
Sets up 2nd and goal.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Hey, check that. Street. Go.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Tap the 60. Hot 70. Ready?
3rd and goal. It's Daniels. And he's so
Oh, my God. How'd I miss that?
But the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll go. It's Robinson.
Oh, wow.
He's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him.
Man, the touchdown king is denied.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
The Cowboys offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They'll need
I'm not sure on the score prediction, buddy. I did see that. I'm not sure.
Inside their own 1-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
What do you think?
Out of his own end zone, Prescott. Now he'll run it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
What do you think?
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboy.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
2nd down, Prescott. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Prescott. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Oh, yeah, what a pick. Let's go. I had him baited.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll have a Commander's first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That's to the right side, and it's sitting.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner.
Yeah, buddy, what's up?
Diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, Texas A&M's winning that 24-14.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward.
Yeah,
it would be enough
at Sophie Stadium. Cool.
Out of the gun. They give it to Eckler. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here we go. Go.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a nice run.
I meant that, yeah.
It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he will have the Commanders' first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short.
Coach, stop. What do you mean?
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a
From
quarterback.
SoFi
You
Stadium?
don't necessarily have to sprint them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Here we go.
On first down, Daniels.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild.
Oh, yeah.
Quarterback position.
Yeah, you're right.
Putting the tight end in motion. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Throwing is Daniels. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh,
No.
rare miss for a quarterback
No, I
that we've
haven't.
seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Got it. Ready?
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Go, Reed, go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't.
Dang, that middle is closed. They got a great defensive line.
And goal.
Ready, break. Go. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Check, smash,
Tight end
check,
going in
smash.
motion here.
Ready.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And
There we go, the touchdown king for his 13th rushing touchdown.
Brian Robinson.
I'm not sure about the GTA, buddy. I'm not really into it anymore.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Commanders 21, Cowboys 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return coming
No,
from the
Yeatley, I
14.
have never been the one in my
Good
life.
return as he takes it across the 30. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll come up here first.
Yeah,
and
I think
10.
everybody has at least once in there.
Back to throw is Prescott. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And he
Oh,
will
wow, come
score.
on.
Game on. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the
Yeah, I had a
very
feeling they're
least,
gonna
he's
pull
given
out some
themselves a
BS.
chance, but can they get a stop
I thought I'd
and
get my hand on the ball. That's why I even
again
went for the
a
attempt.
chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
All right, so the Cowboys set to go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll run here. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
I don't love the call. I mean, you all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call
Yeah,
sheet,
it's
Mike,
usually
has
how
3
it
or 4
goes,
plays
bud.
that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays.
Usually.
I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down.
No, I don't. I don't like that.
Come on.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead.
Yeah.
At the same time, I like
Yeah.
that they haven't gone super
I
conservative.
don't
Just
really
handoff
talk
right,
about
handoff
that
left.
outside of
It
that,
just
though,
turns into
buddy.
tackling practice.
You
So I like
shouldn't.
the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike,
Ely,
anytime
come
you're
on, that's too
preparing
much,
to play
man.
a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll give it to Eckler on the option. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 5. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off
man, owes me like $30, man.
Ready. Here we go. Ready.
They'll run with Robinson. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Second and goal.
Let's go. Check mash, go.
One more time, it's Robinson. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short, no gain.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
Ryan.
They'll run. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Lets it go downfield for Ferguson.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that's going to be intercepted.
There we go, guys. That'll end it. What a game.
So a win here on the road for the Commanders. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my
it is. What's up, Rocky?
For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the
Baden, I'll probably go ahead and play another one here if you guys want to stick around.
With that, we say so long, everyone.
Gotcha, man. We're coming across year 2 playoffs here, trying to go for back-to-back Super Bowls. So oh, okay, gotcha. There we go. Daniels, 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Robinson Jr., 744 yards rushing and 13 touchdowns.
It's week 11 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Commanders and the Giants under the lights on Thursday night.
Well, the sun has gone down, but the excitement level has gone up as kickoff draws near here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at Commanders Field. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today.
They've gone a full half season since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And you don't get on win streaks like this without your defense playing a big role. They've created quite an identity, and I know they want and expect this streak to get to 9.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants.
Even with all the games we have broadcast together over the years, partner, seems like every time we see something new and kind of get that feeling we might get something unique here in this one as well.
No two games are ever really the same, are they, Brandon? Because there's always a couple of little details, standout performances, big plays that help set each game apart. That makes every one of them entertaining to be a part of.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game.
They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
Second and 1. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. Big strides.
Oh, man, what a start.
Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Giants need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Commanders making their way out.
And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in. Get calm before you go for the big strikes.
A short throw. This is caught by Cox. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, these 2 teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3, and it was the Commanders who picked up the road victory, so they'll be fighting for the season sweep in this one. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Daniels.
And that's complete to McCaffrey.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On the jump. Come on, set.
Here's Daniels.
This will be caught by Brown. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Daniels. Here's a screen for Robinson.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You first 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Bronco 80. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Daniels looking to throw.
On the screen, this is Eckler. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11th. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, Austin Seibert on to try the Washington field goal. Seibert able to knock this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Right back to Tracy.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 9 catches, 138 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
straight ahead. Here's Tracy. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. You talk about this Washington defense.
They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Now back to throw.
Catch made by Slayton.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and this will stay a 4-point game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Commanders' offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Got him in. It's Brown. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a fourth down coming up.
Let's go now. Ready?
Daniels going to throw for it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson getting set for this next drive. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3.
Come on, set, go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
He'll buy some time right. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback.
Decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
To throw is Daniels.
Complete to Zacchaeus. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
He really looked comfortable there, scanning the situation, analyzing things, feeling the pressure, and then stepping up right through the middle and sprinting for a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's able to work his...
Hey, what's up, Stone? How you doing, bud?
To the 19-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
And that's caught
wide open. Let's go.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Mo Alley Cox from 19 yards away.
And Washington has taken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. That time, a 9-play drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a good effort.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I was actually shocked to see him break open like that.
Possession switching back to the New York Giants. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to
Great defense. Let's go.
Meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Brian Robinson Jr. making his way back onto the field.
The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far.
Oh, really? Is that good, huh?
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Daniels.
That's caught, and it's Eckler again.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard.
Dang, not bad, man. Online, Max?
13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Two minutes remaining in the first
Wow,
half.
you even handicapped yourself. That's a good win there, man.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
Here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go.
I tell you what, I've played these guys. This is the 3rd time, I think. Their pass rush is always beastly, man.
And he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
I don't know what it is, but the Giants definitely have a stout defensive line. Yeah, I know. I missed him. I missed him.
Slot man moves right.
Hey, how's it going?
Throwing here on 1st down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's upended after a gain of 4.
How's it going there, Kesha fan? How you doing?
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
They'll set up a throw.
He's got Slayton on the slant.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and
pretty
final
good.
timeout.
Doing all right.
As they'll stop it with just
Thanks
over
for
40
asking.
seconds to go in the first half. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
There's a short one caught by Johnson.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield.
1 to 10.
We wanted them to block.
Oh, man.
Now coaches want them to catch the football.
I'd probably give myself at least a 7. I'm not the greatest, but I'm okay.
For this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 the first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
There we go. 7 seconds here. We get the ball at halftime, too, so
That's a veteran play from a guy
should be able to take a big lead in the second
A lot
half.
of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And he missed it.
Wow.
It's no good.
That's their second missed field goal.
They'll remain down by 3.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
All right, deal.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
18 Rattler. Ready.
A final shot before break. Daniels. Trying for
Well, that's not going to work.
And he will be brought down.
That's not going to work. I thought for sure I'd beat him over the top. Then I forgot I don't have Terry McLaurin.
Separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman.
Hey, Stone, what's up, bud?
Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. In that 1 o'clock time frame, a lot to choose from. But let's highlight the game in Philadelphia. A big one for the Eagles, as they'll have to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Excellent games in the late afternoon window as well.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. That was a crazy play. You were right.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The home team's offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Back to throw. Daniels flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stay cool under pressure and still
It's all good, even if I don't score it and you don't sub. Have a good day.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
Looking to throw. Daniels eluding the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I told you that freaking pass rush right there.
Coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Yeah. Hey.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out.
Dude, that O-line is just killing me right now. I still got the lead. I mean, I'm not tripping over it, but God, we're going for it, man.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Throwing now is Daniels.
Flush to his right.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
They only got
oh, man.
Couple's all that they needed as they
Daniels is tired. I can't even run with him.
They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest. I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they?
No, they're actually not. They're not that bad in real life. I got a couple injuries up front in the guard. I think one of the guards is hurt in the center.
And it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed.
Here's Daniels. Looking Austin Eckler's way again.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Escaping the pressure right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Damn. No, I didn't hear that.
Because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort.
A sack and a freaking injury to my O-line again, guys. What the heck?
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd.
No, I didn't hear about that. Of course, I mean, personally, I don't really keep up with Odell Beckham.
Now Daniels.
Holy crap.
But the pressure there on 3rd down forces.
Dude, if I had like a second or more, I had Ollie Cox right over the freaking middle for a touchdown.
And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Will start from deep in their territory.
Yeah, we play football in here, Fortnite. Just recently got into Fortnite. I'm not great, but I'm working my way up.
Possession of the 2nd half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's complete to Jalen Hyatt.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the
Funny thing is, I didn't like Fortnite either until I started playing it.
He'll drop to throw. This one is Slayton over the middle. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. This is caught by Robinson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Yeah. I mean, he's about the only linebacker in the league I know he's not Ray Lewis, but it's pretty good.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Complete right side to Hyatt. And he slips up past the 40.
Yeah, he's only got a couple more years left.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Back to throw again.
Got him. There's that missile coming off the side. Let's go Armstrong.
Dorrance Armstrong. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
But you just
I know he was great in Seattle.
Put him on the ground.
Then he went to the Rams, I think, for a little bit. He's got a good fit in Washington, though, for sure. He's definitely the leader of that defense.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. He'll look to throw.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And just 3
there we go. I think we're settling in on D now.
And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this to the 48. But
no, I don't live in Washington. I actually live in North Carolina.
9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And it's taken in at the 9. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense set to take over again.
And our game's
nice.
A bit of a lull here.
School, you live in North Carolina? Yeah, I live in the western part.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, they definitely need a wide receiver to help out Thielen. Good to see Bryce Young doing good again.
Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Robinson up the middle. And this is going to be a Commander's 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this
yeah, but no disrespect to Odell Beckham, but he's not worth a high price tag. I know that, man.
For a really nice pickup.
I just don't feel he is.
Here we go.
To the air goes Daniels.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, just a tad. Just a tad.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at Commander's Field.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And look at this.
Holy crap.
It's intercepted.
Oh, my goodness, dude. That was a bad throw.
This one back to the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson.
No, I don't mind at all. That was a terrible read. That's why I said, oh, my God, that was a terrible pass. That was on me.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. They're going to look to throw. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
What are they calling that early?
The defense jumped.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you
Josie Jewell, you mean the linebacker?
Here's another 2nd and goal, this time from half the distance closer. Singletary. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down.
Yeah, he's always been pretty solid. If I'm not mistaken, I think he played for Denver, didn't he?
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw.
Holy cow. Wide open.
Got it for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter.
Man, it's going to be a tight one coming down to the end.
That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 14-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Ready, ready?
To throw is Daniels.
Complete to Zacchaeus. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick.
Daniels looking to throw.
Being chased out left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Rolling to his right.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And that one complete downfield to Johnson.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that'll be
What a hit by the rookie.
A pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They'll look to throw again. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
In motion, Slayton.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's caught by Johnson.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
He's back to throw.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Giants are able to move back in front.
The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Okay,
all
ready?
3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Ready? Go!
He'll look to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw.
And that falls to the ground incomplete.
I had to get rid of that, damn it.
Nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Back to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready? Let go.
They'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15.
What a catch.
Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. This offense cannot stop the clock.
Oh, you're good, man. I see you.
Remaining as they come up here 1st down.
Buffalo 18.
Here's Daniels. Flushed out right.
For the game. You got to witness that, Rock.
Here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific.
I'm going to have to kick a field goal, man.
And this one.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that drive 7 plays in length.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that.
Hey, game over. They tried valiantly, but we got the W.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
Go figure, you two. They're always trying to screw somebody.
Continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
All right, guys, in case you missed it, this was the play that won the game. Yeah, I know, Rock. Sometimes my app does that, man. But yeah, after getting beat up the whole game, we found enough energy in Jaden Daniels to get a scramble because it was rough out there. Threw 2 interceptions. That's the most interceptions I've thrown with this franchise in one game. But we got the W. And as always, guys, until next time, Rock, take it easy. I appreciate you coming through, man. We'll probably see you a little later. I might be on. But have a good night if I don't. See you guys soon.